Could minimalism actually be a form of wealth? What if everything we've been taught about wealth is wrong? We grow up believing that being rich means having a big house, a fancy car, designer clothes, and all the latest gadgets. Society tells us that wealth is about accumulating things, more possessions, more luxury, more status symbols. But what if true wealth isn't about how much you own, but how little you actually need? Minimalism isn't just about decluttering or owning fewer things. It's about redefining what wealth really means. Is wealth about having a higher income, or is it about having more freedom, more time, and less financial stress? Can living with less actually help you save and build real financial security? In this video, we're going to break down whether minimalism is the key to financial freedom and true wealth. We'll look at real-life examples of people who embraced a minimalist mindset and ended up wealthier, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally as well. By the end of this video, you might just start seeing money, success, and happiness in a completely different way. The problem with traditional wealth: most people associate wealth with material possessions. A six-figure income, a luxury lifestyle, expensive vacations, and a home filled with the latest technology. But what most people don't see is the financial burden that often comes with that lifestyle. Debt, stress, long work hours, and the feeling of always needing more to keep up. Here's something to think about. If wealth is about freedom, the ability to live life on your own terms, then maybe having less is actually the key to having more. Minimalism challenges the traditional idea of wealth. It forces us to ask, what do we truly need to be happy? Are we spending money on things that actually improve our lives, or just to impress others? Can financial freedom be achieved faster by focusing on less rather than more? To answer these questions, let's break down how minimalism can completely transform not just your financial situation, but your entire mindset about money and success. 1. The illusion of wealth versus real wealth. There's a common trap that many people fall into: the illusion of wealth. Take Mike, for example. He was earning a high salary, but no matter how much he made, he always felt like he was struggling financially. Why? Because every time his income increased, so did his expenses. He upgraded his car, moved into a bigger house, and spent more on dining out, vacations, and entertainment. On the surface, he looked wealthy, but in reality, he was living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed about bills and debt. Now, compare that to someone like Jake, who took a minimalist approach. Instead of upgrading his lifestyle every time he got a raise, he focused on keeping his expenses low. He lived in a smaller home, drove a reliable used car, and avoided unnecessary purchases. Because of this, he was able to save and invest a significant portion of his income. After just a few years, he had built a strong financial safety net, while Mike was still stuck in the cycle of overspending. This is the difference between the illusion of wealth and real wealth. True wealth isn't about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep and how much freedom you have to live life on your own terms. 2. Minimalism and financial control. One of the biggest advantages of minimalism is that it forces you to be intentional with your money. When you embrace a minimalist lifestyle, you naturally stop wasting money on things you don't truly need. Reduce your monthly expenses, freeing up more cash for savings and investments. Shift your focus from buying more to creating more. More freedom, more experiences, more security. A great example of this is Sarah. She used to spend hundreds of dollars a month on clothes, home decor, and impulse purchases. But when she embraced minimalism, she became more mindful about where her money was going. Instead of constantly shopping for new things, she focused on quality over quantity. She built a capsule wardrobe with a few high-quality pieces, stopped unnecessary spending, and redirected that money toward paying off debt and building her savings. Within 2 years, Sarah had saved over $10,000 simply by cutting out unnecessary expenses that weren't adding real value to her life. 3. The hidden costs of owning more. Most people don't realize that everything they own comes with hidden costs. The more you own, the more you have to spend on maintenance, storage, insurance, and even repairs. Take housing, for example. Many people assume that a bigger house means a better life. But a bigger house also comes with higher mortgage payments, higher utility bills, more furniture to buy, and more space to clean and maintain. Jason and his family realized this when they decided to downsize from a 4-bedroom house to a smaller, more affordable home. By making this shift, they reduced their mortgage payments by nearly 30%, cut down on energy costs, and freed up more time since they didn't have to constantly clean and maintain extra space they weren't even using. With the extra money, they were able to travel, save for their children's education, and invest for early retirement. 4. Minimalism and time freedom. One of the most overlooked benefits of minimalism is the freedom it creates, not just financially, but in terms of time. Think about how much time is spent managing, cleaning, organizing, and maintaining possessions. The more we own, the more time and energy we have to dedicate to our belongings. Now imagine freeing yourself from that burden. By owning less, you gain back hours of your life each week, time that can be spent on things that actually matter, like spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or working on projects that bring you fulfillment. Financial freedom isn't just about money, it's about having the time to enjoy life without constantly worrying about the next paycheck or the next big purchase. Conclusion: is minimalism the secret to wealth? So can minimalism actually be a form of wealth? If wealth means financial security, peace of mind, and the ability to live life on your own terms, then the answer is yes. By embracing a minimalist mindset, you can stop wasting money on things that don't truly matter. Save and invest more, leading to real financial freedom. Free up time and energy to focus on experiences rather than possessions. True wealth isn't about having the most stuff. It's about having the freedom to make choices that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Now here's a challenge for you. Look at your last month's expenses. What's one thing you spent money on that didn't actually add value to your life? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're serious about building financial freedom and want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to Raveling Money and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.